So I harvested the blackberry, they're not blackberries. Let's do it. So I harvested the third Aronia berry bush. Aren't they beautiful? They just look like black pearls. They're so gorgeous, but I don't have enough for an entire freeze dryer load full. And I kind of want to make Aronia berry syrup. I kind of want to make something that is healthy that we can have in the fridge and take on a daily basis. And if we get sick, we just take it 4 times a day. That 3 to 4 times a day is what I'm reading is what you do. So we're going to get making it. First up, a pot and 1 cup of Aronia berries. And let's get going. Actually, first up, we needed lights. Wondered why I couldn't see anything. So we're going to put 1 cup of Aronia berries going in, 1 stick of cinnamon stick, 1 cinnamon stick going in. Come on, come on. 3 cups of water. Someday I will actually get around to like writing out recipes, but for right now, we're just old schooling it, right? Just paper and pen. You could even do pencil if you wanted, you know. 4 cloves. We're not done yet though. We're not done. We're not done. Because, see, there's 4. 4 whole cloves going in. And ginger. And remember the ginger, did you guys know? I'm going to try and grow some of this. I'm going to try and see if I can. It's really cold where I live. And I'm not sure, but I think I can give it a college try in the house, even though I don't keep my house even at the temperature that it likes ginger. But moving on, train, back on the tracks. Let's get going. I'm looking through the ginger, looking for a piece that's like not getting ready to sprout. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this ginger is so healthy. I'm going to take from here. So healthy looking. Look at that. All those little nubs that just want to grow. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to put that off to the side. We're going to cut one little part of this off and stick it in here also. And there you go. In the pot. Then we're going to put it on the stove and we're going to bring it to a boil. Now, once it comes to a boil, we're going to reduce the heat. We're going to cover it and we're going to simmer it for about 40 minutes until it kind of reduces into half. There you go. And then we'll be back. Now, because I want to make this continuously throughout the year, I'm going to be putting 1 cup in these bags, storing it in the freezer, so when I need to make it again, I can just pull this out. The syrup should stay good for a month. We're going to see. We're going to see. It's all a test, right? I'm really excited about it. So 1 cup in each one of these bags. I'm going to need more bags. Ew, what a good problem to have. These are actually my berry bags. You can tell they're kind of like stained. I just keep washing them out. Keep going. These are going in the freezer for later. Now, I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to need it to strain everything else with. I do have 1 cup of Aronia berries left, and I'm kind of wondering if my mother, who is coming over right now, would like them to take them home to make this also. We'll ask. I ask her all the time. She says no. And then she comes to me 6 months later and she says, oh, by the way, and I'm like looking at her going, oh, nice. Moving on. Does anybody else have a family that has absolutely no clue what you do? Like, no clue. And then they discover these things and they keep coming to you, telling you, and you're just like, I've been doing that for 7 years. Like, I've been doing that for 12 years. Like, but you just put a smile on your face and just keep moving. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody? Bueller? Hmm? We have boilage. Boy, that did not take any time at all. Reduce the heat. Cover. Oh. Wow, that smells amazing. Whew. They're done. They have reduced to about half. It's time to strain them and wait for them to cool, right? So we're going to strain them. Now, I have a mesh strainer. Actually, I don't like that one. I have 2 different ones. Let me show you. Can you see this one is much finer than this one? I know. That's the anal part of me. I want the finer one. And I'm just going to dump it in. And get a spatula and make my grandma proud. Not pushing really hard. I'm actually going to make muffins with this, with the leftover stuff. And there we go. I think I dropped a berry in there. But that is some really dark, dark juice. going to set that aside, let it cool, and then we're going to put the raw honey, 1 cup of raw honey in there. So I'm digging around in my old vintage jar bin, and I just thought you might want to see some of the jars that are in here. Like this is the authentic blue. This is not a replica blue. Authentic blue. Oh, and look at this jar, Lamb Mason. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Yeah, some of these jars I don't use, but there was one jar. Ooh, I wonder what this one is that I was looking for. I thought I saw it on the outside, and oh, genuine Mason. Yeah, some of them are just really cool. Okay, and ooh, look at this guy. Oh, no. This is the one I was looking for to put the syrup in. Wouldn't that be cool? Isn't that so cute? Yeah, let's go. The recipe calls for raw honey, so we're going to put 1 cup of raw honey, and then we're going to mix it all together. So I ended up getting 1.5 cups of syrup, and I'm going to gently, it's so cold where the honey's stored. We're just going to gently stir it all together. And then we're going to jar it up in my pretty jar. Okay, it's time to pour this all in. So this elixir is a Aronia berry syrup, and for Aronia berry syrup, what you're going to do, it's just same as elderberry. You're going to take 1 teaspoon a day just to ooh, that fit perfectly. Just to boost your immune system. And if you think you're getting sick, for me, I'm going to take 1 teaspoon 4 times a day. And that's all she wrote on this one. I still have a little bit of sugar that needs to dissolve at the very bottom, honey that needs to dissolve. And there you go, in a cute little jar. Look at that. Don't forget to label. Like, don't forget to label. This would be detrimental if you didn't label. But that's all there is to it. I found the berry I dropped. Were you guys all telling me it was there? Yeah, time to clean up. Okay. Just 1 a day? That's heavenly. Kids would take their medicine if this was their medicine. Now you know what I know.